fellow coders and future coders. This video is for anyone who is currently learning how to code or if you're thinking about learning how to code. I'm sure you've heard that writing down your goals actually increases the chances that you'll attain that goal. However, if you are truly serious about becoming a developer or learning how to code, whether it's a specific language or a specific library, then you might want to think about taking that writing down your goal step one step farther and making it a SMART goal. Now, I have been using SMART goals for years, and I can say that they do work for me. Plus, there are several real Oxford University studies showing that using the SMART goal method actually does aid in attaining a goal, and they show that you can reach your goals faster using the SMART goal method. So if you are ready to achieve your goals of learning how to code or becoming a developer, then join me and we'll take a deep dive into SMART goals and what they are, and then we'll make a sample SMART goal plan that you can use on your coding journey. So what is a SMART goal? SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So let's dive into each of these. In the SMART goal method, the specific means to be very specific with your goals. Nothing like, I want to learn how to code or I want to become a developer. None of that. We need to get very granular in our goal setting. So if you are wanting to learn how to code, a sample goal could be, I want to learn the basics of Python programming so I can get a job as a junior developer. Or maybe your goal would be, I want to learn basic HTML so I can build my own website. Goals that are specific like this give you so much more clarity on what it is that you are trying to achieve. So, measurable. How do you know whether or not you'll achieve your goal? What is Python basics, or what is basic HTML in our example? For this step, we can find something that's really easy to measure, such as I'm going to complete a Python course, or I'm going to complete this HTML project, or I'm going to build an app or a site, or whatever it is that you can measure, even if you have to break it down step by step, such as in a course that has different classes in it. These are all ways to measure your progress in attaining your goal and a good way to measure whether or not you've actually attained that goal. The A in SMART goals stands for Attainable. And in this step, you need to evaluate your plan to determine whether or not this plan is really achievable. You can consider things like the cost if you are taking a course that costs money. Do you actually have this money? If you're making payments, can you afford the payments? Can you carve out enough time in your day or in your week to actually follow through with your plan? These are all things that you should consider in this attainable section. So the next step is relevance. Why do you want to learn how to code? Why is it so important to you? Does coding fit with who you are? Perhaps it's because you want to land a higher paying job in the tech industry. Perhaps it's just something you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's even the prestige of working for a top FANG company. Whatever it is, this must be a personal why for you. And this is a step that you might come back to later when you've hit a speed bump or you get stuck on something, which will inevitably happen in coding. You need a really good personal why here to come back to and help boost your self-esteem and carry you through to attaining your goal. So this is a really important step that you should take some time to dig deep and find the true reason why. And the next step in a SMART goal is time-based. This is where we break down time and measurability. And this step helps you to not get stuck in a perpetual loop of trying to attain your goal. For example, if you are measuring your goal by completing a course, and perhaps that course is self-guided, so there's no real structure to when you're going to log on and study or when you're going to practice. So it may be helpful here to come up with a time-based plan. And it may sound something like this. I'm going to complete this course in 4 weeks by studying or coding for 1 hour a day, every day for 4 weeks. Or if every day is too much for you, maybe code 2 to 3 hours, 3 days a week for 4 weeks until your course is completed. So now that we know what a SMART goal is, let's create a sample SMART goal for someone learning how to code. But before we get into this, pause the video right here and let me know what your goals are in the comments below. I would love to help you out if there's some videos or tutorials that I could make that could help you on your coding journey. So let's create our SMART goal. First, we want to be specific. So something like, I want to learn basic Python so I can land a job as a junior developer. Next, we want to be able to measure our goal. So something like, I will complete a Python bootcamp and then I will code a Python project from scratch. The next step is Attainable. So here you can outline whether you have the funds to pay for this bootcamp or if you're taking a free bootcamp. And you can also ensure that you can carve out time during your day or week to achieve your goal. The next step is Relevance. So you could write something here such as, I want to get a job coding so I can do what I love while also earning more for my family. The last step is time-based. So you could write something like, I will complete this bootcamp in 4 weeks and I will study or code 1 to 2 hours a day for 3 weeks until I complete the bootcamp in 4 weeks. And there's our SMART goal. Feel free to modify that template with whatever your goal may be. I hope learning about SMART goals helps you in your coding journey, and give me a like if you're going to use this, and don't forget to let me know in the comments what your goal is. I would love to help you out if I can. And good luck on your coding journey.